Space has been an unexpected and unfamiliar zone for most of us. It was the curiosity of the unknown that led me to the mystical cosmos. As a child, I used to think that I'm a part of this wonderful planet Earth. And when I used to look up at the night sky, I used to wonder what lies beyond the stars, the twinkle, shining moon, and the dark sky. This takes me to the memory of Indian American late astronaut Kalpana Chawla. As we all know, she was the first woman from India in space. And she has been the part of 2 missions of NASA. But she died during the re-entry of Columbia shuttle tragedy on February 1, 2003. It is not just the aura that surrounded Dr. Chawla, it were the values which she lived her life, and that inspired me to follow her footsteps. When I was 11, I joined my school astronomy club with the intention to explore the universe. At that time, I was not aware that this hobby will soon turn into a passion that drives my life. Initially, my excitement was lessened when nothing seemed to be happening in the club. But one evening, it so happened that our school astronomy club organized an evening sky observation, where all the club members gathered in the school premises at 6 p.m. All of us were enthusiastically waiting for the telescope to be assembled. I was one among the crowd who was eagerly waiting to explore the night sky. The moment I saw the breathtaking visual of the Saturn rings, the night sky seemed to have assumed a new meaning in my life. From that day, I started looking up at the night sky almost every night. It became obvious to me to take my passion to the next level, I need to buy myself a telescope. A telescope would help me to explore a lot more. At first, I asked my parents, but they refused it. They felt that astronomy is a vague field with no career prospects. Then again, I asked my parents. They said that I'm just wasting my time looking up at the night sky. I realized that my space journey is not going to be easy. If I needed to be taken seriously, I needed to prove that it is more than just a whim. I ended up by saying I will save my money from my pocket money. It was a long, tiring, and a difficult wait for 1 year. This time, duration did not fade away my position of sky gazing. All along nurtured this dream. When finally I was able to collect enough money for my telescope, it was the best moment of my life. The thrill I felt when I held the instrument is something I cannot describe. It was a sense of accomplishment in itself. I still remember it was August month. It was August month, and when I looked through the telescopes, it was cloudy. And for 1 week, I was not able to see anything in the sky. And I was struggling. I could barely see anything in the sky. After 1 week, I got the first glimpse of the full moon. And it was stunning. I shared this experience with my club members. Seeing their enthusiasm, it dawned on me, perhaps I should share this experience with others. But first and foremost, I should have a good knowledge. I started finding about local astronomy events at the Nehru Planetarium in New Delhi, where I attended several talks, where I was able to amass of a lot of information, a lot of knowledge on different types of telescopes, solar system, and different forms of life in our planets. After that day, I started organizing public events, where I used to get my telescope to the neighboring areas where I should attract onlookers and help them to experience the same feeling what I felt. On 18th April 2013, I organized my first workshop for the students of class 6 to 8th, where I was able to amass a lot of knowledge about galaxies. I showed them planets through the telescopes, and the enthusiasm was totally awesome. I broadened my horizon by giving talks all around the world via Skype, covered more than 50 countries of the world. And I have spoken around thousands of events all around the world. Like countries like USA, Germany, Canada, Israel, to name a few. A major breakthrough came in my discovery after rigorously dedicating myself for a month. Me and my friend Kirti Vardhan discovered an asteroid. We use a software called Astrometrica, and images were provided by International Astronomical Search Collaboration, and we had a guidance from space. And it was a result of a hard work, tenacity, and perseverance. And it was exhilarating to see our name featuring in the newspaper. This is when my parents started believing in my dream. And as their token of their appreciation, they bought me my second telescope. And I can clearly mark that the most best moment of my life when they said, "We are proud of you, Aryan." I've, s- After that, I started looking, I started organizing more events and I started inspiring more people. Being a part of a developing country like India, it is not easy to dream of space. It requires a lot of hard work, it requires a lot of confidence. For me, as a 16-year-old, to get inspire people, it's not an easy work. I would like to end by quoting few lines which run through my minds every morning. And that is, your dreams are your wings that help you to fly. Go face the world and reach for the sky. Look up. Thank you.